Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to the Dynasty Hotseat. It's the only Dynasty show out there that is a certified inferno. We're back, and we're here. Week one. Wow. Week one is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. It is about damn time. We've got NFL football back. You know what it means. It means we're going live every single week. From here to week 18, we're going to be talking about the team, talking about the lineup, talking about the setup, trying to make moves as much as possible as well. You know how it works. If you are a loyal viewer, you'll know exactly what this team's all about. It's absolutely terrible. We need to try and fix it. It's up to you in the comments to let me know how exactly we are going to fix it. And if you're watching live, like RWO, let's fucking go. Absolutely. Make sure you drop a comment live. If you're not watching live and you miss it, that's fine too, because we're going to review the comments from last week from people who weren't able to quite catch it live. All right. So if you catch it after the fact, just leave a comment anyway. But if you're like Jay Wilsey in the comments, make sure you say hello. And like Jamie as well. Yeah, Jamie, it has been a while since you caught me live. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing really, really well. We're going to fire through the comments from last week and we'll catch up as well on what's been going on. And let's do that first, shall we? Let's catch up on what's been going on since last week. So there's been a bit of chatter and some people making moves. So let's just see where we left off. Yeah, this is where we got to. Yeah. So the IR was put in. We dropped a bunch of people. CB, shout out the legend, CB. Dropped Joshua Dobbs. Deuce Vaughn got dropped. Henry Ruggs. Yeah, he got dropped. Yeah, like he's dropping the soap in prison probably as well. Henry Ruggs, he's out of there. Mason Rudolph, he gets lost as well. George Holani and Trey Palmer coming in. Caden Prather getting dropped. Eagles, oh yeah. People excited. Jamari Thrash gets picked up. I think that's a nice pickup from CA Buckeye as well. I think that's nice. And yeah, there's some people just excited, basically, just excited about what's to come up. So nothing too big that has appeared. You'll notice week one matchup, Nomad is the opponent. Who else could it be? Who else could it be? And hopefully Nomad's going to do us a solid by absolutely crushing us, because we finally have our own first round pick. So we want to kind of stink the place out just a little bit. So we're guaranteed to get that really high first round pick. So Nomad, even by beating us, I know, Ben, I know we don't like the guy, but he's going to do us a solid by hopefully crushing us in week one and helping us get closer to that number one overall pick, which we really, really need. So guys, what we're going to do now is let's pull up the comments from last week's video. Now, these are for people that missed it going on live. I will still try and make moves for the people watching live as well. So if you have got suggestions, I'll try and make those moves as well. Just leave it in the comments. If you're new here, by the way, as well, make sure you're hitting a like and subscribe as well. Make sure you don't miss out on any of these weekly live shows. We've got more content coming up. You know, last year I thought a bit too late leaving the rookie mocks till October. We're going with a rookie mock in September this year, ladies and gents, like there are any ladies, gents, we're going with a rookie mock in September. Talk about way too early. Yeah, we're going with it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We got Bobby's big board in the chat. Congrats on 1K subs. Thank you so much. Almost to 1K myself. Guys, if you're watching, go out there. Go to Bobby's big board. Get him to that 1,000 subscriber mark. It is a huge milestone. And I'm sure Bobby works really hard at it as well. So it's free. It doesn't cost nothing to go out there. And go give Bobby a follow. Right. Let's see what the certified have been saying. The followers on the certified Inferno. Let's have a look. We'll go first to Josh. So Josh saying, wouldn't do the Lamb deal personally, as it feels like by the time you're ready to compete, you would have missed Lamb's peak. Consider maybe Drake London for a similar deal though. But T second and a third to go and get Drake London. Yeah. I think that could be a really nice target. Obviously, people who've been following me a while think that I don't like Drake London. I didn't like the situation last year. with Kirk Cousins. Didn't love it. And you know that I'll stand by it. I'm going to stand by it, guys. Kirk Cousins played so badly, he got dropped. Drake London was wide receiver 21 in points per game. I think I called it okay. What's up, Dylan in the chat? Hey, nice to see you, bud. This year, however, with Michael Penix, I think Drake London's going to have a great year. I think he'll finally crack into that top 10 in points per game. That would be a really nice person to go out and target, I think. So do you guys in the chat agree? Should we try and go and use T. Higgins to get someone like Drake London? That would be pretty nice, I think. He'd be a nice addition to the team. Why don't we flip over, actually, back here? Because speaking of T. Higgins, we do have a trade offer from Rye, I think. Yes, our guy, Rye. He's offering up a 2028 first round and 2 second-round picks in 26. In return, we will get Daniel Jones and T. Higgins firing over to him. So we're giving up T. Higgins and Daniel Jones, and we'll get a first and 2 seconds back. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's hard, though, isn't it? I think I would maybe rather use T. Higgins to try and chase a Drake London than, getting like a random 2028 first. Although the deal is solid. The deal is solid. So it's what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Bobby saying that London sleeper pick for wide receiver 1 overall. Yeah. And the Lamb comment saying you might miss the peak. Yeah, a couple of other people say that as well. We'll get to CD in a bit as well. Dylan saying London deal is solid, but also saying that TJ is not bad, right? It's not bad. Yeah. Why? I wonder if we could be a little bit sneaky and see if we can try and play both sides here a little bit and see what we can get. Thomas saying counter with 27. I believe I'll have a look, but I don't know if he has a 27 first. Was that the issue we ran into, maybe? No, he does. All right. So we would change that to that. That's looking a bit nicer, I have to say. A 27 first and 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A 27 first and 2 seconds. I wonder if we flipped over, to make him feel better about it, just swap over one of the second. Well, what second round picks is it given? They're both quite good. So I wonder if he would prefer it then, because he's wanting the deal at 28. What if we take one of those away? So we go 26, 27, 28 for Daniel Jones and T. Higgins. I think that's pretty good, guys. I think that's pretty good. Thomas, that was a really good suggestion. Really good suggestion. Ben saying Danny Dimes won't last long starting QB. I tend to agree. Dylan, it's a first, a second for T, and a second for DJ. I kind of like it a lot. Yeah. T's worth the lead first. Danny, yeah. Giving up at least a second for free. Yeah. Guys, I think, yeah, people, that's straight money. Let's send that counter. Let's send it. And hopefully our guy Rye will accept it. I'm happy to go on it. Let's give it a whirl, will we? So 27 first and 2 second round picks for T. Higgins and Daniel Jones. We sent it. I'm gonna send Rye a little quick message as well, just to explain what exactly the thinking was there as well, shall we? So let's see. So no, not type that. Countered. Boom. There we go. So I was just saying, yeah, for sure. I thought that was something else. I'm pretty sure that means for sure. I hope so anyway, with our guy Rye saying for sure. So that could be something that we can get done today. That would be great if we can get a 27 first plus 2 second round picks. Getting rid of Danny Dimes. Yeah. Definitely not. Don't let him get in the way of that trade. Absolutely not. Bobby saying, try and grab Judkins for cheap. Good idea. Good idea. I think we can go after him as well. Let me remind me to circle back to Judkins, Bobby, will you? Whenever I go through the rest of these comments, but I think that would be good. All right, next. Andy said I'd trade T for Pearsall, and this we'll see what happens. Andy, we might circle back to that. Spartan, can you go through the available players on the waivers? Yes. Yes, good idea. I will definitely do that whenever we go through the rest of these comments. I like all the trade offers sent. Yeah, try and get McBride. Well, we T. Higgins was a huge piece on this, so I suppose we'll have to wait. I love the idea of the Saints quarterbacks in a package. Maybe add a third on. Let's do that now, Dylan, shall we? Because I think that is quite a nice idea. So if we fire back over to our league, if you remember, if you tuned in last week, I had an idea of trying to package. We've got both quarterbacks from the Saints, and I had the idea of trying to package them together and try to get a first round pick. But Dylan's saying we could add on a little bit on the end as well. So I think we can start doing that. Let's target the people who do quarterback. So Wanty's not going to accept that. Aselmo's probably not. Saitama, maybe. No. What's he in the way of first round picks? He's got a 28 first. Okay, we can maybe circle back. Nomad won't deal with us, so there's no point. Nathaniel, that's a good target right there. All right. So let's look at Nathaniel. What does he have? He's got 26 first. Okay. So if we, oh my God, this is like cracking Fort Knox sometimes trying to use Sleeper on a desktop. So if we get a first in there, we'll fire in his third round pick as well. And we can give up Shuck and Rattler. I wonder if we can even give up a second, but I don't know. We'll fire that over to Nathaniel. And let's see. Buckeye, he's got 3 good. He won't go for it. Rye, we'll deal with that later. Chadley? Okay. Okay, Chadley. You're going to get this offer too, bud. So 27 first, Shuck, Rattler, and a third round pick. Let's send that over to Chadley as well. I'm not expecting this to go through really, but there's a small chance. CB's got Bryce Young, Trevor. Okay. I don't know if CB will go for it, but we can send him over a message. I don't know. He might even be watching right now. He might even be. Who knows? CB's usually in the chat, so he could be watching right now. If you're watching live, guys, keep those messages coming. I will circle back. I'm just getting these trades sent off. Boom, boom, boom. And Bennett, yeah. Bennett needs, but I think he had said something about he's rebuilding before, so we can expect a rejection here. But it's worth sending it out. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right, guys? So let's send that out. All right. Who was the next target that we had? I believe it was Quinchon Judkins, right? Watch him be on Nomad's team. Nathaniel. All right, Judkins. Boys, what are we thinking? Let's flick back over to the chat, see what I've missed. Have I missed anything? Yeah, so this is where we left off. Judkins trying to grab him. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Ben said CB loves a trade. Agreed. A second is straight cash for Judkins right now. All right. Okay, let's see if we can go boom. And we don't want to give up our second. What about Saitama's 27 second? In fact, let's just go 28 second, will we? Let's just push it all the way back to 28 and see. Yeah. Right, we sent that offer out for Judkins. That is done. Nice. That would be a great deal if we got that, I think. That would be pretty good. Yeah, a second round pick. That's pretty good, I think. Could use the quarterbacks to get Judkins. Yeah, Jordan. We could end up circling back to that if we don't get a bite for any of those quarterbacks. We could circle back for sure. Maybe use them to get Judkins. Right, let's go back on here. Dylan was saying using those quarterbacks. We've done that. John, first could say this is all serious, but once you put out, yeah, once we get those two in the lineups with him up, might both be gone. By the end of this episode, yeah, we are improving, John. We are getting there. Yeah, Rory as well saying don't trade for CD. A lot of people saying that. Then Dylan said hot seat days are the best days. Agreed. I think you get a QB from CA Buckeye. Yes, Igbuka as well. Yeah, Igbuka would be sweet. But I think the person that owns Igbuka really rates him super highly. So it could be difficult. All right. Now, let's switch back over to our sleeper tab because I believe we don't have any incoming trades. Oh, no. I thought that was green. Did you see that green? I thought that was an incoming counter that we had, but we don't. Here are the free agents that are available. So, I mean, you can kind of see why they're available, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, season projections, Tyrod Taylor, Josh Dobbs, Trey Lance. Yeah. Don't know if anyone sees anybody, but yeah. That's the quarterbacks. Hassan Haskins, Chandler, and then we get into our whole fullback debate, which we kind of did last year. There's no real point picking up these fullbacks. Dylan Loeb, who we had last year, Michael Carter, maybe. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here. Let me know in the live chat if you see anyone. Hunter Renfro, he could be. I mean, they don't have Alan Thielen anymore. He could be somewhat useful. Hunter Renfro. That might be it. That is it, I think. Okay, so Hunter Renfro. And apart from that, I think, I don't know, did anyone see anything in the chat that they liked? Renfro, yeah, Renfro definitely worth rostering. I'll go over the roster in a sec, Bobby, whenever we pull up to see. He's just starting, yeah. Rome is one of my favorite rebuilder targets. Yes, Rome would be great to go get. I think we've tried to get Rome Odunze before, but Thomas, we'll give it a shot again. Let's see if we can pick up Hunter Renfro. So, we've one empty slot. Hey, look at that. One empty slot. Let's use that to pick up Hunter Renfro. And let's quickly review the team, and then we'll have a go at Rome Odunze, shall we? In fact, let's set the lineup. Since we're playing football today, let's set the lineup. So, Tyler Shuck, you're out because you're not starting, but Spencer Rattler is. So, we'll put him in. Now, obviously, we are wanting to lose here, but I do firmly believe that we should still be setting the strongest lineup that we can. I don't want to, tank on well, I am tanking on purpose. I don't want to cheap shot my way there. You know what I mean? I want to start the strongest team, but my job, basically our job, is to make sure that our strongest team is not good enough to win. That's the way you tank. You don't tank by just starting your worst players on purpose. Dalvin Cook, the mascot. Love that guy. He doesn't have a team, so I suppose we should put in Devin Singletary because he might get some minutes. Woody Marks might get some minutes. Brian Thomas and T. Higgins, they're obviously going to be playing. Dalton Schultz, is he our best tight end? Probably. Yeah. Yes, we'll keep him in there. Xavier Worthy, he's in there. And Darius Big Play Slay is a different guy. Slayton, he still might be. Yeah, I think he is the best option. Maybe Trey Tucker or Yovas. I'll keep in Darius Slayton, Westbrook Akina in there, and Daniel Jones. Hey, now let's just make sure that we get Xavier Worthy out of that. By the way, those tweets are coming. Can you hear them? The tweets of, get your players out your flex spots. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming any day now. All right, I think we're sorted. Here's our epic team. Spencer Rattler, Woody Marks, Devin Singletary, Xavier Worthy, T. Higgins, Dalton Schultz, Brian Thomas Jr., Slayton, Westbrook Akine, and Daniel Jones. And the bench is, let's run over the bench, shall we? We got Noah Brown, the mascot, Dalvin Cook, Mac Jones, Jalen Hyatt. I mean, I can't believe he won the Blindikoff Award. That's crazy. We got Xavier Restrepo, who could be released, I'm sure. Noah Fant, Malik Willis, Javon Baker, Samaje Perine. We got Watkins, Kasicki, Tucker, Eovas. Shaw's on there. Shuck, whatever. Curtis Samuel. And then we got Marshawn Lloyd, Treylon Burks, and Will Levis, who are on the injury reserve for us. And then the taxi, Hunter, Benson, Wilson, Washington, Gunnar Helm, and Khalil Mullins. Now, we've done a pretty good job of picking up draft picks. We got 3 firsts in 2026 and 3 firsts in 2027, which is going to transform this team, obviously. We still only got 1 in 28. So we're hoping to continue building with these trades that have been sent out. Hopefully, we can build towards getting extra picks in. That is the plan anyway, team. That's the plan. Right, let's see what you've been saying in the chat. Oh, we got a roll back. Romo didn't say. That's what we want to go for. We'll do that in a second. Not sure when to start your strongest team. Yeah. Definitely. It's the fairest way to do it. And it makes it more of a challenge to tank properly as well. Like I don't like the subtle tank tactic. I love that. The STT, subtle tank tactic. Love it. Dalvin on the bench. I'm sorry, Dylan. I do apologize. Don't worry. He's making a team any second now. Canadian League, European League, who knows? But he's making a team. Dalvin Cook. Best believe the comeback's on. This team is going somewhere. Yeah. Right? The 6 first-round picks in the next 2 years. Hopefully that'll grow to 7 or 8. We've already got Brian Thomas Jr. We've got Xavier Worthy, who's not a bad piece to own as well. It's getting there, right? Slowly. Compared to what it was at the start. I don't know where we got these 6 first-round picks from. Genuinely don't know. Like, we've done very well. I wish there was a way to track them. Like, I don't think you can go back and track where the first-round picks have come from, weirdly. Amari Cooper just retired. Okay. Trey Tucker, we could end up slotting him in instead then. Do we have Benson in the taxi? He's probably a starting running back. So, now this is where maybe it's not... It's the best way to phrase this. It's let's say bending the rules. I do not believe if you have a player on your taxi squad, you should be forced to take them off the taxi squad. I don't know, is that a bit dodgy? I always feel like it's a separate thing. Once they're off the taxi and on the bench, then I will play them. But if they're on the taxi, they're on the taxi. It's like I can leave them there. It's almost like a different area completely in my eyes. I don't know. Is that a controversial thing? Is that what most people think? I'm not sure. Start Tuck over Westbrook Akine. Yeah. Especially with that news, I would say you are right. So let's get Westbrook Akine out. And let's get Tucker in. All right. Hopefully he doesn't have too good a game. Let's have a look. Thomas. Some people might hate this, but I think Worthy is good sell high, especially with the Rashee Rice news. Especially with that news. Worthy, yeah, could be a really good sell high candidate. Thomas, don't hate it at all. What kind of price do you think we could be getting for Xavier Worthy? Can we go out and use him to get a Drake London potentially? Can we? Worthy is a sell. Agreed. I think if he has a big week 1, I think that's, yeah. I think maybe we wait till Worthy sees the field. The the slogan the Kansas City Chiefs are using is, I'm going to murder this. I'm going to get this wrong. I think it's max out. They always have a different slogan every year. Like, you know, Dan Campbell's is like grit and everything like that, right? The Chiefs one this year is max out. I just don't see how your whole slogan and your whole ideology for a year can be max out, and then you have Mahomes go out and go do like little dink and dunk passes. I think we're going to see a big year from Xavier Worthy. Hopefully. Current value, really, yeah. I think we wait. I think we wait for sure. Sai in the chat. Sai, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Should I start DJ Moore or Tet McMillan in PPR? I would DJ Moore to start with. Let Tet warm up a little bit. See what Bryce Young looks like with him. I don't know who, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head who the matchups are for both teams. But I tend to think at the start of the season, go with the veteran. Chiefs wide receivers start slow. Look at Rashi. Yeah, they do. And look at Worthy as the season come on. Yeah. He's looking good. Definitely worth potential sell high. I might see. Yeah. I think you guys are reading my mind. Tet. Bobby saying start Tet, and you can listen. You can't really go wrong, which is fine. Dalvin's fall off needs to be studied. Yeah, documentary. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully Dalvin Cook knows about this team when we make it, right? Ultimate Iron Man. And yeah, absolutely. We should take Benson off the taxi squad. Okay, we could do. We could have a look and see if we could swap. But Dylan agrees. You don't have to. Yeah, I think that's a fair game. Are we taking Rattler? Rattler has been taken off taxi. Yeah, that's one I'm like, okay. If we don't have a starting quarterback, I mean, we kind of have a starting running back. If we had nobody, I suppose I would take him off. Agree on the Worthy sell high. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a target down the road for sure. Thomas saying, I want a player. Yeah, like Roma Dunze. For Worthy, you might be able to get, depending on how the first few weeks go, we could maybe get a little bit of plus on top. That would be a perfect scenario, wouldn't it? Panthers playing Jags on the road. Bears playing Vikings at home. I think the Jags are going to be pretty good this year. Are they going to put Hunter on Tet? That'll be fun. That'll be fun to watch. Vikings. I mean, they're always... you never really know what's going on with the Vikings. Yeah, it's a toss. I would go DJ Moore, but if you go with Tet, you can't really... I think they're probably going to be about the same. I would guess they're going to be similar. Did we trade Daniel Jones? Taylor, we are so close. We had an offer come in for Daniel Jones and T. Higgins for 2 seconds and a first. We've rejigged it slightly because the first round pick was for 2028. So we changed it to see if our guy Rye would give us a 27 first instead. So I'm hoping that will just go through. Because, yeah, I feel like if you're willing to offer a 28 first, hopefully he'll be okay with offering a 27 first as well. That would be absolutely ideal. Honestly, if Bro wanted DJ and he doesn't budge, I'm taking the 28 first. Yeah, I think we probably would take that anyway. Probably. But I just hope he'll just say, yeah, that's fine. I think shimmying about some of the other stuff, that might be enough for him to just kind of go, you know what? Okay. All right. Guys, I think we got one more thing to do, which was Rome Dunze, wasn't it? Let's have a little look. Who's got Rome? Nathaniel. He's got Rome Dunze. Okay. What kind of deal do we want Rome Odunze for? We could use Xavier Worthy here, but I think this is the wrong time right now to strike on Xavier Worthy. We don't have much else. This is the big issue. We don't have a lot. So we would have to dive into our draft pick. Now, look at this. Nomad, he's got a 26 first. It is a late one. So that would be a very sneaky offer to just chuck out a 26 first for Rome Odunze. And we know that Nomad's team is good and will potentially finish, as long as he sets his goddamn lineups, it will be good. So I think that might be a good starting offer for Rome Odunze. And we'll see what Nathaniel says. I'm not sure if we've offered this already. I do that all the time, by the way, guys. Do you guys do that as well, where you'll be going through your leagues and you'll send an offer, and then it goes to the DMs, and you check the DMs and you realize you sent the guy the exact same offer like a month ago. And it's already been rejected. And it's literally player for player, the exact same. It happens to me all the time. All the time. Bobby's big with 26 class growing. Very nice. Yeah, the 26. I liked the look of Drew Aller. I like the look of Drew Aller, who was playing. I like the look of... Tell you what I like. I don't know if he's... In fact, he will be, probably. I don't think he'll translate to the NFL that well, but man, Tommy Castellanos is a lot of fun to watch, right? He was a lot of fun. But yeah, I like Drew Aller. I wasn't too impressed with Klubnik or Nussmeier, either of them, but I suppose they'll warm up as the season goes on. I think those two are up. The DJ Lagway should be... No, he's not. He's not Nick. It's the other guy. Lawrence Sellers. I didn't see Sellers at all. I must have missed that game. Or is he injured? I'm not really sure. I need to go back and check. I haven't quite finished catching up on week 1 of college football, so I've not seen Lenore Sellers yet, but he might be injured. I might have missed that. Taylor, could we look at Matthew Golden? Yeah, we can have a look. Let's have a little check. Matthew Golden. What do we think about this deal? We'll go back to Matthew Golden. What are people saying? What are people saying about this deal? Let's see. Yeah, Taylor saying, yeah, we'd send that. I've gotten the marriage. Yeah. Boom. Recently married here. Congrats, Bobby. Congrats, man. Best day ever, right? Unbelievable. What a great time. Archie coming to 27 after that. Oh, no. Yeah, Archie might stay at 28. Actually, he wasn't as bad as... He's getting bashed. But, you know, he wasn't as awful as I think people are saying. I thought he showed some nice footwork. He made some nice throws. He's a bit small, isn't he? A bit small. That's what I would say. I know he's not. If you read the stat sheet, he's probably not, but he looked like he needs to put on a couple of pounds, I would say. Sellers played well. They got the W. I need to check it out. I need to go check it out. Worthy for Golden Plus. Yeah, Golden. That's who we're going to look for. So we're happy sending this trade. I think a couple of people said. So a late 26 first for Roma Dunze. That would be pretty sweet. And Matthew Golden. Is this a golden opportunity? Let's see. I don't love Matthew Golden. I can't lie. Yeah. I watched most of Texas last year, and he was fine. Like, he was okay. So, yeah. I don't know. People love him. People do love him, though. So, I don't know. I'm not willing to give up someone like Xavier Worthy, though. T. Higgins, we don't know. Brian Thomas, we're not doing. Any running backs? Probably not. We could use some of these quarterbacks if that deal doesn't go through. We could try and put that for... I don't know. I can't... What do you guys think? I'll have to pass it over to you because I'm kind of biased with like Gold. I don't love him. Did you see Peyton and Eli's reaction? Not yet. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to search that out. Quote was he's adopted. I'm definitely going to have to search that out now for sure. Guys, why don't you post in the comments, what do you think about Matthew Golden while I share some exciting news for you, all right? Because, as you know, we have a merch store over here at the Dynasty Hotseat now. We got tons of really, really cool bits of merch. We got a certified cap, which is excellent. Got a certified t-shirt. Nice and simple. Show that you're part of the certified. We've got our limited edition. Those are going away very soon with the big, large back print here. Dynasty Hotseat limited edition t-shirts. They are superb. A couple of people have bought them. They are absolutely fantastic. They feel great on. They look great as well, in my opinion. So make sure you check out this limited edition t-shirt. There will be a new design coming out very soon. And you may have noticed there's a new thing. We got, just for you guys, the worst team ever crew. We got the worst t-shirt ever. Come check out that on the Dynasty Hotseat store. You can see we got our logo there. Worst t-shirt ever on the back. You can see it. There's a link in the description. It's dynastyhotseat.printify.me. Come check it out while the stocks last. Dylan saying he bought the shirt and it's super soft. Yeah, you're damn right, Dylan. It's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. Right, let's let's transition back over to Matthew Golden, will we? Make sure, if you can, grab yourself a t-shirt while they last. They're going away soon, so don't miss your chance. Matthew Golden, and again, if you're catching up and you're not watching this live, please leave a comment. What would you do for Matthew Golden? We might leave that hanging. Dylan said, "Love the new shirt." Yeah, man. I got tons of stuff in the barrel. I got a lot of designs. So hopefully you guys like them all. But yeah, they're pretty sweet. Let's see. Great ball skills, solid. Not as fast. Yes, I would agree. I'd say his game speed is slower than his 40. Yeah, well, guys, why don't we leave this to the people not watching live? So if you're just catching up, Matthew Golden, what do we do? Hopefully by the time you've watched this, we will have our trades that have gone through. We'll have extra first round picks, and everything will be fantastic, right? Just check nothing's gone through. No. So we sent out trades for Roma Dunze. We sent out trades for Quinshon Judkins. We offered out Rattler and Shuck to a ton of people. And the big one, Jones and Higgins for those first round picks. We got no messages back yet. So that is what we're looking for. We have set our lineup. Here is the team. Rattler, Marks, Singletary, Worthy, Higgins, Schultz, Thomas, Slayton, Tucker, Jones. We're going places. It might not look like it, but we're going places. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. We're back. Fantasy football is back. I hope you all had an amazing week 1. I hope the teams that you want to win, smash it. I hope the teams that you don't want to win, get smashed. So, who do we play? Who else? Who else do you think we play? We're playing Team Nomad. Who else, Taylor? So we're hoping Nomad does us a solid. CB's in the chat. CB, we're just wrapping up. If you are the same CB, I did send you a trade. I'm not sure if it is the same CB. So go check your inbox. That'll be fantastic. Guys, love it as always. See you same time next week. Have an amazing, amazing week 1. And remember, over here on the Dynasty Hot Seat, that greatness isn't born. It's built. Boom. Let's go.